Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So this morning we are talking about woodwork machine. So woodwork machines are those machines that make our job faster and easier to do in the woodwork workshop. Now, if you remember in the junior in JSS3 we have discussed these tools, handwork tools that are used in the wood workshop. But in order to make, the essence of technology is to make our life easier and better and faster. So that is why we have some of these woodwork machines designed as a result of the increased thinking technology. So this woodwork machine we are going to be discussing this morning, the circular saw, we have the band sawing machine, the thicknesser, the surface planer, the drill press, and the wood leads. So each of these machines is used to carry out different different works in the woodwork workshop to ensure the good quality of the job and to ensure that the work is done faster and more conveniently. So the first one we shall be discussing is the circular sawing machine. The circular sawing machine is a machine that has a blade resting on a metal column with the table protruding above the table. So the saw is circular in nature, so it is used to cut to prepare wood into various suitable sizes. So this circular saw their blade can be made of two type of saw. That is, we have rib saw and cross cut saw. So they are circular in shape and they are they protrude at the top of the table, like I've shown in the picture earlier. So this is used in cutting wood in the sawmill into various sizes and shapes. So the next one is the band sawing machine. So the band sawing machine is a machine that can be used to cut both curves and straight line in both thin and thick pieces of wood. It consists of two pulleys. So it is on these two pulleys that the band, which consists of the saw, is attached. So one of the pulleys is a movable one, while the other one is a fixed pulley. The fixed is the lower pulley, while the movable one is the upper pulley. So it is done in such a way that it will be adjustable so as to suit the kind of band saw we are putting on the machine. So it is on this band that we have the blade, this toothed blade that are used in cutting the wood into the desired size we want to cut our wood into. So the bottom of the pulley are the driver pulleys, and the top of the movable upper pulley is the driven pulley. So this is a driven pulley that can be used to cut and to adjust the machine into whatever form or way we want to adjust it to. So we have the next machine, which is the thicknesser. Just as the name sound, thicknesser. So thicknesser is a machine that is used to cut wood into a specific size, a predetermined size. So this is a wood planing machine used to reduce a piece of wood to a predetermined size or thickness. This machine is used in such a way that the size of the wood we want to cut is determined and is set on the machine. Then we put the wood on the plate on the surface of the machine, and then we push the wood through the saw that does the cutting. So this wood pass in between the two adjustable cutters set to the desired width so as to give the exact thickness of the planing. So this is used to get exact thickness after planing. So then we have the next machine, which is called the surface planer. Just as the name suggests, the surface planer. This is a machine that is used to produce smooth flat surface. So and then straight it's also used to produce straight edges. When the wood are converted in the sawmill, they used to have rough surface, and then in order to make the surface to be smooth, we have to use the surface the surface planer on it. So it is this surface planer that will cut the wood to a smooth and fine finish, so to make the surface to be very smooth. So the surface planing machine is a machine that produces smooth flat surface edges by removing the twists and marks left by the blades of saw. So the surface planer can also be attempted to perform other functions. Other functions that can be performed on the surface planer is rebating. So you can use it for tapering, for chamfering, for tenoring and beleveling. All these are operations that can be carried out on the surface planer, apart from use it to cutting wood to a smooth and fine finish. So we also have another machine which is called the drill press. This drill press is a machine that is used to create holes in wood. So ordinarily in hand tools we use chisels to create holes in wood, but in order to make this more convenient for us, we have a machine that can be used to do that, and this machine is what we call the drill press. So this press is used to create holes of different sizes. Although its major function is used for creating holes, it can also be used to perform other functions such as sanding, that is for smoothing the surface of wood, for shaping, and it can also be used for mortising, that is for creating of holes that are not true in wood. So this mortising is used in chairs and tables and some other furnitures while making them. So this drill press has 4 parts. It has the head, it has the column, the table and the base. So the head is where we hold while we are working on the machine, and then the column is where the drill attached to the drill press we enter while we are operating on it. That, of course, the drill press is attached to the table, and then the table is held by a base. So that is how a drill press is operated. So a drill press is used to create holes in wood. Then we have another machine called the wood lathe. This is a machine that is used to produce different design in a cylindrical. It's usually used for working on cylindrical or circular wood. Its major work is to produce turning effects on wood. So on this wood lathe we have the headstock and the tailstock. So the wood that we are working on is attached in between the headstock and the tailstock. The headstock is fixed while the tailstock is adjustable. So this is done in order to accommodate different lengths of wood. So apart from carrying out different operation on turning of wood, it can also be used to carry out different another operations too, just like other machine. Other work you can also use it for is for sanding, that is for making the surface of the wood smoother. It can also be used for chiseling, that is for creating holes in wood. So it has different parts. So the part of the wood lathe are the headstock, that is where the wood are attached to the headstock and the tailstock. So it has the tool rest, so that is where we keep our tools when we are working on the wood lathe. It has the faceplate. This faceplate is they have different sizes and shapes. We have the 3-jaw chooks and we have the 4-jaw chooks. The 3-jaw chooks is usually used to hold works that are circular in shape, or the one that are triangular in shape. Then we have the 4-jaw hooks. These 4-jaw chooks, they are used for holding work that are rectangular or square in shape. Then you have some other plates that are awkward in shape. Those ones are used for holding wood that have awkward shapes. Then we have the life and taste stock centers, and then we have the steady rest that is used to hold the wood lid. So we have so many other equipment that are used to carry out works on the wood lid. So these are the turning tools used with the wood lid. So they include the slide chisel. All these chisel, they are cutting tools that are used to hold wood. When the wood is turning on the machine, then we will use our hand to hold the chisel to carry out the different designs we want to do on the wood. So this kind of machine is used in old days to create different designs on the legs and arms of our chairs and beds. Although of lately people are no more using that kind of design, but it is still used by some people to create designs in the wood in a circular way. So the tools that are used with the wood lid, they are the diamond nose chisels, the hook chisels, the slide chisel, the round nose scraper chisels. Then we have gouges, and then we have inside and outside caliper. So from there we move to care and maintenance of this woodwork machine. Of course, this woodwork machine were bought at a very high price. So as a result, we need to keep them and maintain them in order for them to have a longer lifespan. So the care and maintenance of woodwork machine has to do with the daily and regular repairs carried out on the machines to ensure that they have long lifespan and to prevent sudden breakdown and malfunction. Some of these maintenance and care given to this woodwork machine are some of the that the user of the machine, of course, should be well trained on how to handle the machine. So the machine should not be handled by someone that doesn't know how to operate the machine, so as not to damage the machine or not to cause any accident to the user. And then wood produce dust, so it is imperative that we clean the machine with dust and clean the machine regularly in order for this dust not to impair the work of the machine. So you dust and clean the machine regularly. So use the machine for what they are meant to do. So don't use the machine the way they are not meant to be used. So in order to cut corners or to prevent the machine from being damaged, so you use the machine for what they are meant to do. So you stop the machine before carrying out any adjustment on them. This is to ensure that we do not spoil the machine, or also to prevent accidents while working on the machine. Then study the manual before operating the machine. This is very important because it is not good to operate a machine we don't know how to operate. So it is very important that we read the manuals of the machine, then we learn how to operate this machine before we operate the machine. And then switch off the socket when the machine is not in use. This is very important in the sense that there might be any sudden power outage, or and this kind of thing might cause electric spark, which might lead to fire incident. So it is very important that we switch off the socket when the machine is not in use. So this is where we shall be stopping the class for today. So be waiting for the response. Thank you for listening to the class.